Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hammers Haven, non-for-profit organization. And as you know, we are preparing for our annual fundraiser. And we always like to tap into our artists as they prepare to come and perform for us, to give back to the community and all of those great things. So today I am sitting here with none other than Jerade the Drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He is a Chicago artist. He is not only a Chicago artist, he is a musician. He is a faith-based man. He is a father. He is Chicago bred, and it is an honor to sit here and interview him on some of the things that he's doing, some of the things that he got coming up. We're gonna dive right into it. Again, I am Avita Higgins, your favorite program director. And and I am just honored to just like really be here. And so you can go and follow JeradeThe Drummer on Facebook. I want you guys to not only to follow him on Facebook, I want you to follow him on Instagram, YouTube. He has some dope music. He's gonna share some of that. So how you feeling today, Jerade?
I actually feel wonderful. I woke up this morning. I'm blessed. And they said when you wake up, that's half the battle. So God blessed me to wake me up this morning. So I'm feeling great.
Great. So that is so amazing. I saw a quote today by Muhammad Ali. He said the biggest victory is to wake up. It went something like that. I'm just kind of paraphrasing it. And so that lets me know that you have already completed the biggest victory, and that was waking up.
Yes.
So, like I said, as we get ready to start, go ahead and follow him on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and download his music as we get ready to dive into it. So, tell them how to find you on social
You
medias.
can find me on all social media platforms. One word, Jerade the Drummer is spelled like Jerade, Jerade, but it is actual Jerade the Drummer. That's on Twitter, that's on Instagram, that's on TikTok, that's on Facebook. Yeah, I'm just working on my social media game. You
He
gotta get it
everywhere.
right.
So you cannot say you can find him today.
Don't forget, all one word, Jerade the Drummer, JeradeTheDrummer, all one word, no spaces. I'll pop up for you.
Yes, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm going to dive right into it, Jerade. I've known Johnny, and I've known Jerade for a very long time. We go all the way back like two flat tires. That's how the saying go. We go all the way back, and from ministry to just our families, and I've seen Jerade go from Jerade with the dreads to Jerade with the clean cut, like what he got right now. So these are two different people, and these are two different people, and that's the great thing about it, right? You can really, see how you have grown and just really elevated with your business, your music, and everything. So tell me about how you grew up in Chicago.
Growing up in Chicago, I actually grew up in the Wild Hundreds, right down the street from Finger High School. Basically, that just that I can't front that I did benefit from growing up in the hundreds as far as like the do's and don'ts in streets. Common sense. I also grew up in church as well, so that gave me a balance of both sides. Of the spiritual side and also the street side with the do's and don'ts. Of course, I rely mainly on the spiritual side, but it's always good to have common sense and know the do's and don'ts in Chicago, because you know how our city is. We still blessed, but you know how our city is. It's kind of in disarray right now, but I see a positive outcome.
Man, I can totally agree. But do you think you growing up with faith and having a faith sense and a street sense, do you think that helped you in Chicago?
Definitely, it actually put me to a place in my life where we don't have any fear.
Mm-hmm.
Because God has not given us the spirit of fear, but
Okay,
of
come on with the
power
scripture.
and of sound mind. So, and that also ties growing up in the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had the OGs back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to OG Roy. We actually had the OGs back in the day that taught us and let us talk to us and let us know that it's always a better way than to take a path of destruction or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up with the faith side and the street side as well, that has actually propelled me to the place that I am today.
So did you ever experience gang banging or anything like that?
Oh, most definitely. Like I said, I grew up in the hundreds. So, back then you was either, a gangster disciple or nothing. And even if you didn't want to be one, you still was one just by
By
association.
so because your people were.
Yeah. And, so I remember I was almost going down the wrong
Mm-hmm.
path. I was watching Menace to Society, and I thought I was old dog, and I actually had access to to guns and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I remember my friend CJ, but we call him Buddha, God bless his soul.
Mm-hmm.
I would just every night before I went in the house, I would just shoot something in the air just because I was trigger happy. I thought I was old dog or something like that. But God actually came in and took me away from that path. I think it was like a Saturday afternoon, and I kept the little 22 or Beretta or whatever. I kept it on me. So these ladies was arguing, and the police pulled up.
Wow.
So I had the gun in my pocket, and you know how they search everybody. First it was the blue and whites, then the detectives came. So he went down, everyone searching him. I was first. He put his hand in my pocket, and I had the gun right there. He took his hand out of my pocket, kept searching everyone else. It was about at least 7 or 8 of us out there. Kept searching everyone else. Told the detectives that they were clean. So I'm not stupid. So I looked at that and I said, wow, well, I guess that's a second chance. So that ever since that day, I haven't ever carried a gun, in my life. So
Wow.
I just looked at that as an intervention. That's not the path that I'm supposed to be going down, because if I would have stayed on that course, I probably would not have been here today. And I thank God for rescuing me. I wish I knew that officer's name. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble, but I was so shocked that day. I said, I called the guy who I had access with the guns. I said, man, come get these. My granny found it, so come get these guns, and I have not carried a gun since then. So.
Man, that's a amazing testimony, because it was just that act of kindness that young man, that police officer,
Yes.
gave you. They gave you a second chance, and you had enough sense, right, to be like, okay, listen, I'm not gonna be doing this too much because
Man,
I got a second chance. So, Tim, I know that you're a drummer. I always tell people that like you are the best drummer in Chicago.
Thank you.
So, because I've never heard anybody play the drums the way you do, with so much passion, control, beat, anointing, and all of that other good stuff. So, tell me about that. How did you get into being a musician? Because all your kids sing. Does JD sing?
JD sings. He raps. Brianna's working on some projects as well, and Naya, she's just a social media comedian. So
Wow.
And I actually got into that. My granny, she was, she was a faith-based person.
Mm-hmm.
She kept me in church, so I would go to church. I would always, I would try to find something to do. So I noticed the drums one day, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I would sit there and I would just watch every drummer, every style, just fascinated with it.
Wow.
So eventually, from like I would say from like 5 to like 8 years old, I just watched drummers. So once I got my turn to play, I learned so much stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
plus I went to school for a few years to just to work on rudiments and fundamentals and stuff like
Mm.
that. And the drums just attracted me in church, so that basically just came from my great grandmother going to church, and my mom's she had a church in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a drum set there for me. So I would practice there. And then I got my start with Archbishop Hall, God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be at my mom's church in the morning, and then I would go straight to the broadcast on the radio and play the drums for them at a young age. So, and it just stuck with me. It's just something that I love to do.
So, how many instruments do you play?
I actually play the drums. I play the keyboard, and I dabble with the organ a little bit. So three. I plan to still pick up the guitar, but yeah, that's a little bit later. But yeah, just three right now.
Yeah, I think when I was listening to some of your music, I was like, oh man, I knew Jared sing, but I didn't really know that you really rapped and put it together the way you put it together. And so tell us about the music that you have out. You can kind of spit us something if you want to spit something that you guys will see at our event November the 20th from 5 to 9. Our tickets is $5. Sorry, our tickets are $10, $20 at the door. We do have sponsorship opportunities, but I'll tell you that at the end. So I also want you to like and share this video. I want you to comment if you got any questions for Jared, and we're gonna keep going forth. Okay, so Jared, tell us about the music.
Right now, I currently have four songs out. I did more songs in the past. That was when I was, going under a different name. They used to call me Cellify. So,
Where that name come from? I
my
mean, I know your last name is
no,
Sullivan,
right. My
but
last, I like
like,
that's a good question. My friend CJ gave me that name. By my last name being Sullivan, they said that I was spy in everything that I do, so they called me Cellify. I was like, man,
okay,
that's
okay,
it kind of stuck. But God gave me a different mission, so He actually gave me the name JeradeThe Drummer. So under
okay.
JeradeThe Drummer, I currently have four songs. One is "I Gotta Go." That's actually one of my favorite songs because it's just a testament of not staying in the same place,
Mm-hmm.
always elevating, taking off, so don't just elevate, take off, go, man, go through the roof, go to the sky. So that's one of my favorites. I Gotta Go. I also have a song called I'm Right Where I Want to Be. That's basically just about um, when you think that you're not at the place where you need to be,
Mm-hmm.
just search within yourself. You are actually right where you want to be because it's a process, it's a journey that we're on. I also have a song called "The World Needs to Wake Up." That's just about life, politicians, and just the violence that's going on out here, things that we see. And I have a song that I collaborated with Creative Revolution. That's one of the people. That's one of the groups that I work with, and that is called "Life Is Coming." So that's basically about you probably going through some things, and you dealing with your day to day obstacles and things like that. Just go through it because life is coming. And when I say life is coming, I mean like good times.
Good times,
And
yeah.
and during that journey and that process, you still learn to embrace the good and the bad. You know, so that's what helps you get through everything. That's how you will know that life has came for you. Just dealing with everything the same way.
Yeah, so you want to spit or something? I'm not a rapper, so every time I used to talk about Johnny's music with, I couldn't rap, so I'll be talking spoken word when the music stopped was my favorite one, right? So I'm sorry, I would like spit it, but like in spoken word. So do you want to share something?
I can share.
One of your, what something like what you're gonna do on the 20th, and again.
Don't give him the whole thing. Just give him a few bars.
A few bars.
Of it. I can share something that I'm doing on the 20th, and I also would like to share something that goes with our subject
Okay.
as well. Um, this is what I'm spitting on the 20th. I'm right where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just go into the verse of the bars of a few. It says, I done studied my rhyming technique so much I got a bachelor's degree. My flow I got down to a science, I showcase it nationally. Delivery down to a T so it sound like a master to beat. Don't have to rush it, don't have to force it, I do it so casually. What? I'm not braggadocious of being conceited, but yeah, this comes natural for me. But sometimes I'm my worst enemy, mentally feeling dark, but I come out eventually. Yet and still, I'm right where I want to be, with my passion, my sauce, my integrity. My commitment to greatness is endlessly mixed with my will to succeed. That's a recipe.
What? That was good. So if you guys like that, you gonna have to come and be here on November the 20th, from 5 to 9, a night of talent at the Haven. I mean, we got some comedians coming. We have a live band coming. It's going to be so, so, so amazing. I'm just excited. I want you to come see Jerry because that's my homie, right? Look, that's my homie.
Yeah.
So, and all of his music is on YouTube. You can see clips and stuff on Instagram. After this video, I'm going to drop some in the comment where you can just click on it. Again, I want you to like, share, and comment on this video. I want you to encourage this brother because he's a young king who grew up in Chicago, who weathered the storm from the Wild Hunters all the way to the north side to the west side.
East side crazy too.
East side crazy. So he is from he's Chicago. Yes. You know how they be saying that's Chicago. He is truly, truly, truly Chicago. And I want you guys to really come and just check this young man out because he is amazing. So do I have any more questions? I think so just tell me, like, what do you think about the times we are in right now with the youth?
Yes.
How would you change it? What would you do to give back to the community? What's your contribution to the youth?
That's funny that you asked that because one of my main goals, the reason that I'm actually trying to create this brand and create this name for myself, because with great power comes responsibility. So I'm definitely on the mission from God, and one of the missions is to reach back and get the youth. Open up some youth facilities. Basically doing what Johnny's doing. At the Haven with the boxing. Giving them some activities and just giving them hope. I also want to get to the mental health issues that we have going on, and also the homelessness that we have in Chicago, and not just in Chicago, but all over the world. This is something that I want to set up entities in every state or whatever. So I do have a uphill battle ahead of me, but I'm definitely ready for the challenge. And with God's help, anything is possible. Nothing is too big or nothing is impossible for the Most High. So I just stay on that mission, and but definitely with the youth, they need elders. They need people that have been through the trenches, people that have been through the fire, to talk to them and let them know that, that's not the path that you should be going down. And they also have to listen. I mean, you could talk and you could talk till you out of breath, but if they're not listening, that's just like if I tell you, yeah, when you walk around the block, watch out for that hole that's in the in the
Right, and I
sidewalk or
still
whatever,
go fall in the hole.
and you fall in the hole. So
Yeah.
they have to do their part as well as listening, and I have to do my part, as
As the
well as, yeah,
OG. Yeah.
being out there giving them the information that they need to succeed in life, because that's what it's all about, succeeding in life, and we definitely have to come together. And all this killing and everything that's going on, that was something I wanted to touch bases with. I'm working on a song. It's called "I'm Black and I'm Proud." And that's basically about us loving each other and stop killing each other over frivolous material things, and or even if like I remember how the world was a little bit nicer. Like you get in a accident or something with something, they would get out first. Like, oh,
To help you.
yeah, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everything all
Yeah.
right? Nowadays, if something like that was to occur, the first thing they own is just some violent stuff, and I know everybody has different backgrounds and stuff like that, but this I just want to just create some unity amongst our race, some dignity, some pride. James Brown said it back in the day, so I'm coming back with a new modernized version of "I'm Black and I'm Proud."
All right.
Hey.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
So I am just excited about what God is doing for you, through you, for the community, through the youth, for your business, to create generational wealth. Because that was the first thing you said when you came in, that your goal now is to create generational wealth.
Yes.
And to give back to the community and to show them that there is a better way. Because that's part of our motto, is to show the kids how to fight their way out a better way. And just the background that Johnny and I come from, we know that it can get hard. We know that the streets not a friend of nobody. And they not loyal. So they can be with you one day, and then the next day they'll be against you. We see it happen so many times in our families and stuff. But our goal is to show them that they don't have to get caught up in that. That it's other things to do, whether it's boxing, even if they don't want to box, they want to come, they need mentors. That's what our trainers are here for. Even if they need a man to talk to, that's why I train. And we don't discriminate, whether it's boy, girl, or indifferent. We are here to show them that they can do something different. And so I am just honored to just be able to sit here. It's full circle, because we met in the ministry, we met in church, and at that time we all were babes and crazy, right? Like, listen, guys, we can't even begin to tell some of the stories and things that we have been through. And these were, I would say, before Christ things, but this was when we was enduring Christ. So I just thank God that He is really elevating you and just doing a new thing in your life, because all things are possible with Christ. So you keep God first, and you continue to just soar. And November the 20th, you'll be able to see Jerade. You'll be able to meet him if you want to meet him. If you want to just hear more of his story and where he come from, you can meet him here November the 20th from 5 to 9. That is our night of talent at the Haven. Again, the tickets are $10, $20 at the door. This is a fundraiser. When you come, it's going to be an action-packed night. I mean, from comedy, from music, raffles, sparring sessions, demonstrations. You will get a chance to meet some of our young fighters, and much more. We will have food, drinks, all the works. If you want, it's a fundraiser, so everything is going to be at a reasonable price. But if you desire to become a sponsor and be a VIP, you get everything is included. So if you want to be a sponsor, VIP, those tickets are $150, and that's a table for 6, and that includes drinks and food, and you won't have to pay for it. And you will have your, your own little table for your group, so you can enjoy the show. Um, so we are looking for faith-based sponsors. We are looking for maybe 2 more faith-based sponsors. So if you guys want to sponsor, we have sponsors, but because we are people of faith, we would really like to give the opportunity to other people of faith, no matter what your faith is, to come in and sponsor and partner with us to give back to the youth. We service all the kids in this community. We are in the Old Town community. We can serve kids from Caprina, from the old Caprina Green, from Marshfield Gardens, from the west side, from the south side. We have kids who travel to come all the way here just to be in a safe space and just to be mentored and just show a better way. Before I wrap this interview up, I do want to invite the visionary, my husband, Johnny Higgins, to come in and just kind of share a little bit with Jerade, and and then we'll wrap it up. But again, I am your favorite. I always say favorite. I am your favorite program director, Miss Avita Higgins, and this is my baby. Even though he is the visionary, but this is my baby. So I, so just share again, share. I'm gonna give Jerade the opportunity to pull his phone out and share it to his page and everything. And I'm gonna switch spaces with Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm under the Russell Simmons Act. God bless y'all. Have a good night. Go ahead.
I wanted to say here, share that. Okay. I wanted to give them again where to follow me. All platforms, JeradeThe Drummer, all one word. And I wanted to give them just a little bit of that. I'm black and I'm proud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It says, I'm going to do it in spoken word form. It says, I'm going to say it loud from the top of my lungs. I need my black people to put down the guns. Our brothers and sisters and daughters and sons, caught in the middle, we supposed to be one. United we stand, divided we fall. We go to the courts, can't even ball. It's senseless like running into a brick wall. We the gods of this earth, why we thinking so small. Our ancestors waiting on us come together so we can have peace and live life a little better. Black lives, it don't matter if we don't show that we rare. We be making it easy for them not to care. How we expect to survive, taking our own lives, moving through life, trying to stay alive. I'm gonna keep it 100, there ain't no way to live. We've been trying to overcome since Edmund's Pettus Bridge. Look that up, Edmund's Pettus Bridge. I'm black and I'm proud.
All right.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. I couldn't have said it better. I'm grateful for my brother.
Yes, sir.
Jerade
the Drummer.
I call him Jerry. Yeah, brother, my brother, and I'm more than grateful for my wife for the excellent job that she does. I couldn't do it without her. God bless you all. I hope to see you come November 20th. Hey, and come ready to write a check. Come ready to support our efforts in trying to save these children, because it takes a village, all right? And so come on, my people, all my people, black, white, brown, yellow, it don't matter. We're all God's children, and we all have one common purpose, and that is to save our youth, all right? So God bless you, and I'm going to pass it back to Mrs. Avita.
Yeah, the hammer.
Hi, yeah. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna have the comedian Shamika Finley. tomorrow. I've been watching her videos. This girl is so funny. I actually met her through Jerade. And I'm like, oh my God, she is so funny. How I did not know her? Because y'all know how I am. I am woman power, women empowerment, and she is really funny. I just watched one of her skits the other day, and it was just like so funny. She went in the house, came out a different person. I was like, what in the world? So I want you guys to go and follow her. Her name is Shamika Finley, and she's a comedian. She's from Chicago as well. Tomorrow we'll be interviewing her at 4 o'clock, and I be prepared to laugh and just to hear her story and where she come from. Then we have Ronnie Funny George. He is funny as well. He's a Chicago native. We haven't booked the interview for him yet, but he will be here on the 20th. So guys, this is going to be an action-packed night. Just like Johnny said, come ready to give, come ready to encourage. Your presence is a gift enough. So we thank you so much. And thank you for joining us. Like, share, and comment. Jerade, one more time, give them how they can follow you, your social media handles and everything.
That's JeradeThe Drummer. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. All one word, JeradeThe Drummer. And I'll pop up. And don't forget to go to YouTube and check out some of my songs. And I have some videos with me playing the drums on there as well. All one word, JeradeThe Drummer.
All right, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.